Well, that ends Sierra's story for my version. John Caleb Bradburton, inventor of Nuka Cola. This is actually a pretty cool DLC. Now, just because Shanks isn't too far away, I can do this real quickly. Those of you that don't know, who might be too young to know this one, that is a reference to Walt Disney. Of course, this whole park is a reference to Walt Disney to a point. But more importantly, after Walt Disney died, there was a large rumor out there that said that he preserved his head inside. He had his head cryogenically frozen, and that he was still alive. So that's exactly where that reference came from. And to be honest, I didn't expect it. That's pretty cool to see. Alright, let's talk to Shank.
Super mutants just hit the place. They're still trying to rebuild. Should be easy pickings.
If there's anything left. How good is this source of yours?
It's good, Shank. I don't bring you bullshit.
And I'd like to keep it that way. Here, earn this. Anything else you find out?
Shank, you'll be the first to know.
Well, look who it is. Liking what you've done with the place, boss. Gang certainly seem pleased with their new little kingdoms. Haven't seen people this revved up since last time someone spiked the water fountains. Never formally introduced myself. Name's Shank. And if you and Nuka World's favorite Cyclops are standing here, well, I suppose he expects you might be the one to finally get things back on track. How long did it take him to convince you it was time to move on the Commonwealth?
Hey now, no convincing, just a friendly conversation between like-minded individuals.
Sounded like a good idea.
Because it is. Giving the gang spots to call their own around the park, it bought you some goodwill. But providing them with their own domains, carved from the settlements of the Commonwealth, well, I can't think of a better way to solidify your place around here. Plus, make us all a pretty penny along the way. If that interests you, well, all you've got to do is say the word, and we can let the fun begin.
What's your
I
role in
wanted to
this,
ask
Shanks?
about your role in this.
I'm listening.
Which gang do you work for?
Don't work for the gangs. Gage brought me in to work for the overboss. Plan was I'd advise Coulter in his grand scheme to run roughshod over the Commonwealth. And despite Coulter's change of heart, I've kept my ear to the ground, just in case that day ever came. I'm hoping today might finally be it.
What are you
What is
getting
it
out
that
of
you
this?
get out of helping me do this?
I've been well taken care of up to this point. I ain't greedy, but people with my kind of talents aren't common. All I'm looking for is a continuation of the lifestyle I've become accustomed to, and the same piece of the Commonwealth pie everyone else around here has been itching to take a bite of.
So, what exactly is it you do?
I'll walk you through all the ins and outs of getting us established on the other side of those mountains. Claiming territory, running jobs, keeping folks loyal. Gage and Coulter also tasked me with keeping on top of the goings-on back there, so I'll provide you with guidance on the places we can hit and the places we can't. Kind of makes me your one-stop shop for causing havoc in the Commonwealth.
That was all I had.
So, does that mean you're ready to begin?
Okay,
Let's get started.
let's get started.
Music to my ears.
Shank ain't kidding. This is gonna be all kinds of fun.
So getting us set up in the Commonwealth's gonna require three things. Territory, provisions, and loyalty. First things first, territory. We're gonna need to claim a settlement for our gang to work from, an outpost. And there are two ways to claim new territory. You can head in yourself and convince the locals to leave, or I can get a crew together and you all can put them in the dirt. How you do it is up to you. So, first big decision. You want to talk them off their land, or you want to wipe them out?
I think you know what I'd rather do, boss.
What's the difference?
Is
Yeah.
there a difference between the approaches?
Well, settlers will probably rally some bodies if you try and wipe them out. But it's a guaranteed way to claim a spot. If you try to scare them off their land, there's a chance they might just tell you to take a hike. At that point, you might be able to buy them off. But it could end up getting expensive if you don't work them over a bit first. Beyond just that, there are some places out there overrun with trouble. Ghouls, children of Adam and the like. Those places aren't going to be interested in having a chat. So you're going to have more options if you go in guns blazing.
I'll talk
Let me talk to
settlers
them.
into leaving.
I'll convince them to leave.
Works for me. Once you've planted your flag in the place, I'll send a crew in to set up shop. Now, next up, you'll have to pick who you want to hold your outpost once it's established. Of course, every outpost you claim for a gang is going to be something the other gangs don't have. And none of them like the thought of their rivals getting a leg up on them. Worth thinking over as you dole out more territory. So,
Oh, I see how it
which
works.
gang should I have join you once you've staked your claim?
I'll stick with the operators.
The operators.
Got it. I'm sure they'll appreciate you thinking of them.
I bet you they can manage to keep looking bored through the whole thing.
That just leaves the target. Now for a new outpost, you'll usually want to target a spot with plenty of populated settlements nearby that might be able to feed our people later on. Taffington Boathouse, Croup Manor, Greentop Nursery, the Slog all had a good number of farms within striking distance last I checked. Though I'll need to go through my notes again. Make sure they're all still good to target. We're not always going to be able to run every job against every settlement. So, you ready to pick the spot for Nuka World's first new homestead?
Yeah,
I'm ready.
Good. So, where you want to do this?
Let me see. What do we? Okay, the Slog, Finch Farm, and Greentop Nursery is out of the question. Let me see. You know what? Taffington Boathouse sounds good. And my character became mute.
Wait, pretty sure that place is one of yours, boss. That's where you want to hit?
Yeah.
That one's the target.
Of course, boss. So, to get these folks to scram, you got two main options. Buy them out, or scare them off. Either way, the more afraid they are, the simpler or cheaper getting them gone will be. Lizzie Wyeth over with the operators should have some toys that'll make running them off easier. And it's worth keeping in mind, the more populated or fortified a place is, the more prep you're gonna want to do before trying to run them off. But ultimately, it's up to you, boss. Good luck.
Alright, so... claim an outpost for the gangs. Okay, so let's go talk to Lizzie wherever the heck she is. Oh, Shank wants to ask me something. Speak with Lizzie. Alright, I'll do that next. Sure, what is it?
Hey,
Need something from me?
look alive, Gage.
How can I help, boss?
Is everything okay between us?
Bet there's a whole lot of people right now sorry that we teamed up.
Okay, these characters, ever since this DLC came out, the characters have been glitched because I can't talk to them to get their affinity raised or their relationship raised. Like if you miss it like I just did, that's it. That's it. Though they will pool if you miss one, but I don't like it. They need to patch it. Taffington Boathouse. I don't think I did anything substantial at Taffington. I just want to see what Lizzie will give me. Hopefully more ammo. I need ammo badly.
Coulter's dock has become
Hey,
Overboss. A pleasure. Shanks said you might need some tools to ease relations with the people of the Commonwealth. Well, you've come to the right place. I've put together a couple of toys that should make getting what you want out of those rubes easier. Only thing we ask in return is that you remember the operators when you're handing out new territory on the other side of the mountains.
No problem.
don't worry. Your gang will be taken care of.
Wonderful. So, first up, something to manipulate a target. It's a homemade distillation brewed to mimic human flight pheromones. Toss one of these grenades at the feet of your target, and convincing the wary settler suddenly becomes a much simpler affair. Now, to function
Can I make
effectively,
these?
I had to make the formula precise. So it's not going to work on people in any of the big towns like Bunker Hill or Diamond City, nor on caravanners. But for your purposes, hitting settlements out in the Commonwealth, it ought to give you a serious edge.
Take any advantage I can get.
Well, this should give you one. Here. Only had enough to make the one locally. But you can take the recipe as well, should you find yourself wanting more. So, the other trick up our sleeve is a little more broad spectrum than the grenades. Gulp down a couple lungfuls, and anyone you speak to will be far more apt to give you what you want. Plus, I've winnowed down the addiction risk to near zero, so no need to fear repeat usage. Here. Ingredients for that one have been tricky to find, but between that and the grenade, you should have no problem getting at least one settlement under your control before you have to brew up your own. And just remember us when you're crushing those poor settlers underfoot, hmm?
Okay, let me check something in chemistry. Drugs, buff out jet, orange, psycho, smooth. Smooth operator, that's what that stuff is. Plus 3 charisma, barter 10% better for 4 minutes. Wow, that's not bad. Okay, it could be in healing. I'm trying to find the Nuka-Cola recipe. Nuka. Mini nuke plus Nuka-Cola quantum. Okay, now I'm gonna make tons of that stuff. Alright, let's see if we can do it in the cooking. Beverage, dirty fire belly. Do more damage, gradually increase in low health. Roast, soup, utility. Okay, I'm a little confused. I got the Nuka-Cola recipe, but I can't make Nuka-Cola.
Don't worry, Overballs.
That's annoying. Alright. Let's go claim the boathouse. With luck, they'll give it up without a fight. I don't want to be too aggressive. Might lose some people that way. Alright. On to the Commonwealth. Like the Minutemen of the Revolutionary Era, the modern-day Minutemen are dedicated to defending the people of Massachusetts at a minute's notice. Oh, I bet they're not gonna like me after I do this. After all, their stance on raiders is legendary. But, hey, you can't make an omelet without breaking some eggs. Tired of the same old look, a reconstructive surgeon, blah 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 blah. Alright, let's go take over that boathouse. Now, how many people are living there? Oh, won't tell me. And we get to sit into another load screen. Or the game just froze. Yep, the game just froze. Oh, spoke too soon. Man. These freezes. Well, then again, I've been playing on this character for almost a year. He's done everything under the sun, except for the main quest. I don't think I finished it. but I've been to Far Harbor. I've been to every location on the map. I mean, I've done just about everything. So it's no wonder that there's a big slowdown. So let's see if we can get these people to leave. The fiercest flying insect in common with the stingwing, blah blah blah. Oh, I barely touched this place.
Hey,
Hey, something I can do for you?
there's a gang of raiders coming for this place. Mine. But if you leave right now, I promise you, we won't have any problems.
You want this place? Listen, I'm not trying to piss you off here, but I'm not sure that's gonna work. This is home.
Look, I'm trying to help you here. You need to go. Now.
Oh, that's how it's gonna? Fine, take it. Place is all yours.
Yes. Yes, it is. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Go on. Okay. Convince the settlers of having the buildings. Now what do I do? Build your gang signal flag using the workshop. Oh, okay. It's probably under special if I had to guess. No. Then it might be under raiders. Flags. I can't put it on a roof. It's that easy? Seriously? Okay, what do I do? Check in with your crew. Oh, they're up the hill, okay.
What the?
Oh, shit. Okay, I can't do this without getting them hurt. Come on, hit the bugger. Huh, they cripple in midair. That's cute. Okay, collect your first payload. I can't collect nothing. What the hell is going on here? Okay, that should end it. Yes. Hey, come on. Let's go. I'm getting tired of this crap. Let's go.
Hey there.
Yeah, I'm thinking this place will do. At least once we get some supplies coming in. You ought to head on back, boss. Let him know how it went. Over, boss. Making trouble? Good.
If Lizzie asks.
Alright, let's go talk to Shank. Back to Nuka World we go.
Tests.